Thanks for watching Shotoku Tech. Please subscribe, share, and like. Thank you very much. In this video, I'll share my impression of the National Sport Launch 2019. This is my third national event. That's not very many, and I've been a National Association of Rocketry member since 2010, so I have to work harder at getting out more. But I wanted to share some insights, some tips, some tricks, so that you can maximize your enjoyment when attending these events. Of course, I want to give all credit and thanks to the Rocketry Organization of California for a tremendous job well done hosting this event. Just very impressive overall and quite enjoyable. They provided an incredible launch facility. In hindsight, I should have added an additional day for the trip, because basically in 3 days I drove 1,000 miles round trip, packed, unpacked, and flew for a day and a half. Had I added a whole nother day, it would have added to the enjoyment, and I might have been able to volunteer to help out around the facility for a shift or two. So consider allowing time to attend the whole event. First tip, register in advance. I didn't register for NSL 2017, and basically it's so difficult for the registration folks just to be able to handle the load of the people that have registered, let alone deal with somebody that hasn't. So register in advance and register early. Make sure to bring your National Association of Rocketry card or your Tripoli card if you're a certified flyer. You're going to need to identify yourself and show your certification level. Model rocketry launch sites are generally remote, open spaces. Obviously, you're going to have to take into account the location, the time of year, and prepare appropriately for that. I'm not going to get into bringing water, sunscreen, proper shoes, long pants, gloves, hat, sunglasses, etc. That's really going to be up to you to determine based on the location and the time of year. Checklists are so important. I actually got out all of my old checklists and made sure that my current checklist included any of the notes that I might have made on my old checklists. Having an accurate motor inventory is important, because quite often you'll want to order any special motors well in advance to make sure that you'll have them on time for the event. Many vendors will deliver the product at the event if they're attending, so sometimes you can save on your hazmat charges, etc. But you really want to plan ahead, especially with high-powered motors or special motors. And as you can see on this list, I mapped out which rockets were flying on which motors, had various statistics about the flight characteristics of each of the rockets, delays, estimated altitude. I already knew the weight and the physical dimensions of the rockets as well. All of this is important on special rocketry missions. So, just like I said, rocketry launch sites can be very remote, and once you leave the highway, it's dirt road for a couple of miles. I just wanted to give you a sample of the trip here. I was just laughing along as I was riding up, because you could see the rockets firing off in the distance, and you'd be bouncing along. Some of the ruts were pretty deep, so it was an entertaining drive. I just wanted to share some of this with you, give you a feel for the location. A lot of people went all out. They went big. They didn't go home. So you're going to see a lot of big rockets at a launch like this. Make sure the kids cover their ears, and small animals may not take kindly to the loud noises, so be careful with your animals. I found it was better to park in the second or third row close to the middle, because that's where you check in and you check in your rockets to go out to launch. Also, the vendors are close by. You can see that middle aisle there. Parking along the front way out to the left or the right just adds to the amount of walking you're going to do, and you're going to do plenty of walking. And speaking of walking, most of the ground in the Lucerne dry lake bed is very soft and level, but there's a lot of ruts there, so you still have a lot of fatigue from stepping through uneven areas along the way. Wear good shoes. I had some fun here at giftmaker.me. Relax and enjoy. I still have thousands of still frames from all the videos to go through, looking for that perfect photo or that perfect stitch for a panorama or another GIF. But I'm still having fun. I hope you're having fun too. Let's look at some stills. Again, expressing sincere thanks to the National Association of Rocketry and especially Rocketry Organization of California. But please, if you enjoyed this at all, go to nar.org and look up a local club in your area. Just like Rocketry Organization of California, there's many states and locales with organizations where you can enjoy similar activities. You'll want to check it out. Go ahead. So I hope this video gave you some insight into what it's like to attend an event like this. From what I understand, there were over 200 registered flyers and there were just as many spectators, if not more. Yes, people do come just to watch. All right, feel free to comment below. Please subscribe, share, like, and thanks again.